Oh, down on one knee. Luperino in there, wiping off the gloves. Hard left in the right combination.
What is keeping him up, Bill? I don't know.
Can't even get his gloves up to protect him.
He's defenseless now, Bill.
Down, stay down. Paulo dancing around with his arms in the air. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Apollo can't believe it.
The champion got a left to the ribs, his right ribs.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I thought I'd get you going early with that preamble. Kind of how I'm feeling today about sports, and the Sabres have everything to do with that. For those of you that have seen the Rockies, you know, I've talked with some folks that have never seen Rocky 1, but they've seen Rocky 4. It's like Rocky 4 is trash compared to Rocky 1, folks. If you haven't seen Rocky 1. It was just it was like the 4th best movie of the Rocky franchise. But if you haven't seen Rocky 1, my goodness, get on that, because that is a classic. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the boys today, because they're in St. Louis, as we know. And I'm just a little worried about the goaltending tonight, guys, if Comrie's in nets. Got to tell you. But the last time we went on one of these 4-game road trips, he was the guy that was doing it for us. So wouldn't that be great news if Comrie went in nets and started looking like he did back in Edmonton and Calgary again, right? So let's talk a bit about the standings, the games, and the team. So today, the games to watch, besides us, of course, Florida at Pittsburgh. So what I'm hoping in that game, it doesn't go to overtime. As long as somebody loses in regulation is all I care. That way, no matter what happens to us, we don't lose ground on one of these teams at least. So Florida at Pittsburgh, I just don't want to see overtime. That's all I care about that game. Kings are at Philadelphia. Good chance the Kings can win that. Detroit's hosting San Jose. We'll see what San Jose can do there. And Washington's in Colorado. And folks, I told you before, and I'm going to say it again, I don't care what Ovechkin's doing towards Gretzky's record. I believe the Capitals are going to fade this year. I just do. That's an old team. I just believe they're going to fade, guys. I just do. Now, will they fade bad enough to miss the playoffs? Don't know. I just don't see the Capitals going on a tear, and I just don't see it. So that's it. The boys are in St. Louis at 8 o'clock tonight, and we shall see what they give us in this one. If it's anything like that 14th round, and I don't care what anybody says about all the Rocky movies, I want to touch one more time on this. The 14th round of the first fight is the greatest round of all the choreographed rounds in that franchise and all those movies. The 14th round was just the most powerful, emotional round. That's why I threw it out there, just to get the blood going in you guys before this game. Just to have a little fun with you. I bet you didn't expect to see that on the channel this morning. But that, for me, is one of those moments in film of sports, for me, that stands out. It's one of those things. It just is. And funny, you know, when as a kid, I went to see the Rocky at the cinema, Rocky 1, when it first came out. And I remember leaving the cinema so pissed off because, as we know, he loses, right? So I ran into this veteran boxer one time, and this is what opened my eyes to what really went down in that movie. I ran into this guy, and this guy was an old boxer back in the 70s. I used to see him running around the block all the time, doing his boxing and doing a shadow boxing as he's jogging around. And I remember we got into the discussion of the Rocky movies, and I asked him about that. He said, Rocky didn't lose that fight. I said, what do you mean? He goes, he didn't lose. He goes, he didn't get the decision, but he won the fight. And it's funny because they touched on that in Rocky too. So he was dead on right about that. And that's kind of what I'm hoping the Sabres do, guys, on this trip is, if we don't get the victory, which for me would be 2 wins or more, then I hope we at least, feel good about what we've seen in these 4 games. For me, that's more important than anything, is that we compete and compete hard these 4 games. And we just don't give up, and we keep coming at these guys, whoever we're playing. So today is the one that kind of worries me the most, because it's supposed to be the easiest game of the 4, right? It's supposed to be. But if Comrie's in nets, I'm iffy. I just am, guys. And it's nothing against Comrie. It's just we have not seen a good start out of Comrie in months. And I know he was hurt and everything, but we still haven't seen a good start in months. So we hopefully will get one today. Hopefully just good enough that we win, and we'll take it from there. I think I'll touch on the last 10, what's going on with these teams, and I'll wrap up this morning video, let you guys have your morning coffee. You got better things to do than watch me. Okay. Sabres, the last 10 are still 5-4-1, guys. The slump, caused that. But as we know, we've won 3 in a row now. So Sabres 5-4-1, their last 10, 13-7-1 on the road, guys. It's beyond belief to look at that. It just is. 13-7-1 on the road. St. Louis. It's funny, I'm trying to picture the one overtime that we lost on the road. I can't get it in my head for some reason. I thought we had a 0 there. And maybe I'm just tired. Been doing a lot of painting, guys. And the Blues at home, 10-11-2. They're kind of like us, where they're good on the road. They're 13-10-1 on the road, St. Louis, but at home they're 10-11-2. So kind of a mirror image of the Sabres season in a way. Pretty much St. Louis. Except their goals for and against, they're a -18. So they're lucky to be over 500. They really are. So they're a -18, folks, and the Sabres are a +18. You know what I mean? Sabres have by far the more potent offense, and our goals against is better than theirs too. So if the boys can get this game, I'll be able to calm down and just relax and enjoy the next 2 road games, win or lose. I'll be able to relax more. I was wound up hoping to get 4 points on this trip, and I'm still going to go with that right now till we get another win. Then we'll talk about whatever. There was somebody that posted 2-1-1 in the pregame of yesterday's video. I agree with that too. That too, I'll take. 4 or 5 points for me, the long-term goal. Anything more than that, my goodness, I'll take it. I'll jump all over that even right now. If we could get 2 of the next 3, I'll jump right all over that. But I'm hoping for 1-1-1 the next 3 games. I'm keeping it simple. I'm not going to get this overconfident thing going. No way. I'm being realistic. So yeah, we will see today if the Penguins happen to lose. We could actually find ourselves 1 point out of a playoff spot by tonight. But let's not go there. It's just something it's nice to think about, I'm not crazy about Florida getting hot, though. There's kind of an expense for that, too. So let's see what they do. Let's see what the boys do. If they can come at them hard, I'm good with that. Just come at them hard and throw the dice and see what happens today. We're a good enough team to beat this St. Louis team right about now. And as long as we play our game and play hard, I know it's a back-to-back. I think we'll find ourselves in a good position, guys. I just do. I'm going to leave it there. We'll see you tonight. See you guys in the post game. And yes, guys, I'll be making more videos very, very soon. I've just got all these other commitments outside of the game videos because I just don't have time right now. It takes a lot of time when I make like 4 videos to edit them and everything, and it takes literally hours sometimes. So right now I just don't have that time. But let's get through some of these this road trip, and guys, I'll start making the normal videos again so we can get our mind off the Sabres because they stress me out, and I'm sure they stress you out too. All right, guys, let's go Sabres. Come on, boys. Let's get another one here and make the fans just feel great. I'll see you guys tonight.